On October 12th, the TF2 team, quote, fixed a server crash related to multiple heavies spam firing their weapons. How does the heavy simply firing his gun cause a server crash? As it turns out, it was a problem with the object limit. As I've explained in a previous video, TF2 has an object limit of 2048, which means that if there are more than this number of objects in the game at once, the server explodes. This is why Sandman baseballs, for example, don't stick around forever. After some time, they'll get deleted. But how does firing a minigun overflow the object limit, let alone create an object at all? When the heavy fires his gun, he makes an angry face. Valve wanted to make sure facial animations were synchronized for everyone in the server, so that, for example, if I call spy, you don't hear the voice line first, and only later do you see the mouth move.
It seems I am not the only spy.
They achieved this by having the server send facial animations as objects to your computer. So technically speaking, facial animations are objects in the same way the baseball is an object, and counts toward the object limit. Whenever a facial animation is initiated, the server sends your computer an object, which tells you to render that animation on someone's face. After some time, the facial animation object expires and gets deleted, which triggers the face to go back to neutral. This has never been a problem because these facial animation objects are always temporary and disappear after a short time. The angry face is also limited to one at a time, so it won't ever create more than one angry face object. This is the case for every weapon in TF2. Except the minigun. For some reason, it has no restrictions on how many angry face objects it can make. When you rev up, the heavy does an angry face and an object is created. When you start firing, the heavy does an angrier face and an object is created. When you stop firing, the heavy goes back to his slightly less angry face, creating another object. So if you rapidly tap fire, you will spawn many objects. The angry face object created by the minigun still expires and deletes itself after some time. So with an auto clicker, you can only create about 200 objects before it plateaus. By yourself, this wouldn't be enough to crash anything, but on a map with lots of objects already, and a few friends, you could cause big problems. So that's how shooting your gun and moving your face used to break TF2.
Do not press your primary fire.